Good afternoon, I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of today, we have our main low pressure system that is near Kodiak Island, and that is bringing rain to Kodiak Island, parts of the eastern Kenai Peninsula, Prince William Sound, and then down in the Panhandle area as well. There are some areas of fog in between, with some of that being near Yakutat. The frontal system associated with that low is extending now along the Alaska Range, pushing into parts of the interior. Not a whole lot of precipitation in the interior as we move up further to the north. Not going to see any until we get up to the Barrow area along the Arctic coast, and some areas of fog there as well, with some more fog off to the east near the Dead Horse area. Down along the western coast of the state in the Kotzebue Sound area, seeing some areas of fog there, and then on the Norton Sound area we are seeing some areas of snow. Down around Bristol Bay, going to see some areas of rain extending down into places in the Aleutian Islands. For tonight period, you're going to see that rain lingering in the Aleutian Islands, with it being a little bit more intense as we get to the Alaska Peninsula area, switching over to snow as we get into the Aleutian Range and pushing further north towards the Alaska Range. In the Bering Sea, we're seeing a mix of rain and snow out there. Up along the rest of the west coast, not going to see any precipitation until we get closer to the western parts of the Seward Peninsula, seeing some snow up there, and then along the Arctic coast, a mixture of snow and fog. Down in the interior, eastern parts of the interior, going to see some snow, and that's going to switch over to rain as we get closer to the Gulf Coast, and then some rain in the Panhandle as well. Into Thursday, rain lingering in the Panhandle area, extending along the Gulf Coast to places around the Kenai Peninsula, switching over to snow as we get further to the north in the Copper River Basin, and then becoming snow in the Alaska Range and throughout places of the central interior, eastern interior, up along the eastern part of the state, through the Brooks Range and along the Arctic coast, where we start to see that snow mix with fog. Down around the western part of the state, around the Point Hope area, seeing some snow as well. Then only isolated showers in other places around the Seward Peninsula and some rain along the Aleutian Islands. Then into Friday, another low pressure system moving into the Aleutian Islands, bringing rain throughout much of the Aleutian Islands and Bering Sea. Some fog in the Bristol Bay and YK Delta area, starting to become snow as we get around the Seward Peninsula, especially out west. Then up along the Arctic coast, nothing in terms of precipitation. Down in the parts of the upper Yukon Valley, down through the eastern interior and into the Alaska Range, seeing some snow there, mixing with rain as we get into the south central and along the Gulf Coast, becoming completely rain as we move into the Cordova area, down along through Yakutat and into the Panhandle. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.